Yo, I'm trying to figure this out. And my game's probably gonna crash because I've been doing a lot of testing. But yeah, if you jump in, I'll definitely run it. What was I gonna do? Google questions. How to yeah, restart my game, see if this works. If it doesn't, I'm probably gonna have to restart it again. Well, I've been like overclocking and undervolting my GPU for the better part of an hour and a half to see if that'll give me more stability as far as crashing and freezing and stuff goes. It hasn't been doing that lately, but I was like, let me get it over with. Um, and then I'm figuring out this display, trying to make another stretch res. Hey, it worked. Oh, you cocksucker. If you want to jump in the range and make your thing open, I'll jump in there when I get done. Can you hear me? Yeah, can you hear me? Uh, that's what it was. Yeah. Hello. Hopefully what? The mic? Uh, like what? Go on. Got time. Yeah. What? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, nice. Good idea.
What's going on? And his parents are not helpful. They're like alcoholics.
What?
His dads came out, they're like trying to see what we're doing basically and trying to help us, but he's not helpful. Anyways, I told him that I was like, told him what my idea was, and he was like, okay, so we shoved the biggest wrench we could into it, and then we heated it up on the stove, and then it worked. And I was like, hell yeah, we got it on there. It took a few tries, but we did get it on there. And then we put the part on, because then we had to put the new valve in and then put the hose on that, put the little clamp on it. Did that. That took like 2 seconds. And then that was all. Like literally it took like an hour just to change that one part because of the stupid fucking hose. Anyways, so her car's still fucked.
Send me an
It
invite.
wasn't very
Actually, hold
well, it
on.
was idling.
Not yet. I'm
I can invite
restarting.
you. Okay. It was acting better because it wasn't doing that while it was idling anymore. So then we were like, okay, I guess we can leave. And then we started driving away. And then she just pulls into the gas station like right away. And we're like, oh my God, here we go. So she was like, it's still doing it. It's not, I cannot drive it basically. So we're like, oh shit, well, we need to just get it towed to this other guy's house. The guy who was helping us because he was like, I have actual better tools at my house to make this stuff easier. We're like, okay, so we get it towed to his house. That's like 5 miles away, so it wasn't that bad. And she's like crashing out. She like wanted to just go in my car because she had to just go in there and cry for a minute. She could not afford to buy like a new car right now at all,
Yeah.
or even a used car. Like we're just trying to we're trying to buy like the cheapest parts we can. But anyways, we got all that. Like basically, then I had to stay over. I took her to work today. Luckily, it was the weekend, so I was there. I took her to work. I was there. Uh, Part of the day too, I got a facial, which I'm never getting one again because it was like the most. That was just stupid. Like I don't know why people pay money for that. Uh, but because my she works at a salon. She's my nail tech.
Yeah.
So like she works at this massage place. They have massages and like facials and a bunch of different stuff. So one of her friends, that's the facial girl, she was like saying she wanted people. She basically was like, I need someone who's gonna get something done so that I can like record it and take pictures for like social media and stuff. And she was like, I'll give you a discount. And I was like, okay. So I basically was like, okay, I'll do it. And then she's like, oh, I'll give you a 10% discount. And I'm like, okay. Like, that's not gonna do anything, but whatever. I already said I was gonna do it, so I guess. So I'm doing the facial. It was fine. Like, it was literally just what I do normally if I do like all of my skincare. So that's what I was like, I don't know why people pay to get this done. But, anyways, did that. I'm just saying, like, they were bored, so they're trying to play games. Like, I basically told them to play 20 questions. Like, they were just playing games you can just talk about. So I was like, I taught them how to play 20 questions. Have you ever played that?
Yeah.
So they
Wait, I
played
thought you
20
just
questions.
randomly ask questions.
Yeah, well, basically, like, someone comes up with something and then you ask questions to guess what it is. Because, I mean, eventually, if you're just playing it with people, most of the time we just don't count the questions. We're just trying to guess what it is. But they did not, they were not patient. They would only ask like 3 actual questions and then they would just keep guessing what it is. I'm like, that is not how you play, but whatever. They were entertained. So finally, we get to go inside the Olive Garden. It is really busy. Like, all the tables were full by us. And then it probably took like 20 minutes before someone even came over to our table. But, like, we were not really hurrying. So we're like, I guess they're obviously really understaffed. So we'll just wait patiently here. And the server guy we've had that server before at that Olive Garden. He does coke 100%. He is fucking crazy. He comes over to our table, and me and Ruby, or that's my friend, the nail tech, and we're just like, oh my god, here we go. This is about to be a really crazy experience. We already know. So he's like, hi, and he's like, I don't know if I'm gonna be your server, but I guess I'll just take your order. So we'll see what happens, basically. But this guy cannot stop talking, which we've had him before. He just constantly is talking. Like, he wants to have a conversation about, like, every single thing someone says. So we're, like, trying to order. And then, of course, the other girls are, like, asking questions about their shit. And I'm like, dude, we've been to Olive Garden. Stop asking fucking questions. This guy does not know how to stop talking. Okay, firing range.
You
Anyway,
can just
I
jump
was
in a
like,
game or if you'd like. I
okay.
want to see. I changed something
You
in
wanna
my
just do, like,
BIOS.
duos?
Yeah. Need to put as much stress on this system as possible right now.
So, anyways, they're asking questions out the wazoo and saying stupid shit because this guy just keeps telling a story about everything that they say for no reason. And, like, finally we all order, and, like, one of us did order drinks. Like, one of them wanted this margarita, and I was
My
like,
bad,
I
I
don't
forgot.
really get that, so I ordered that. I was like, get the margarita with Patron, because that's what I get. And I was like, you'll like it. She's like, okay. So we order that. And all of our food and all the appetizers and everything in one sitting, because I was like, order it all right now, because we're not going to see this guy for like 20 more minutes.
Yeah.
No, we didn't. So we ordered everything. They did bring out very slowly our stuff. Like, we got water, basically, for a while. They bring out the drinks and, like, the breadsticks and whatever. And, like, we taste the drink. And I was like, he did not put the Patron in, he forgot. But Sam was like, oh, it tastes good. And I was like, it does not taste good. It tastes like literal dishwater that has, like, strawberries in it. She starts drinking it more, and she's like, you're kind of right. And I was like, it's not good. And so, like, we were like, obviously we're not going to get this fixed because they have a lot of other issues going on right now. So we're not like those people. We were just like, and we get it. Like, they're really, I guess, like 20 people called out or something because they're very stressed. But of course, the server wants to talk to us for like 10 minutes every time we come to the table. We're like, dude, just go get us the stuff, please. Just walk away. I don't know what that guy's problem was, but anyways. So we still haven't had our food at this point. Like, we're just eating the appetizers that we got and whatever else we had, like salad and shit that they give you. And the server comes back specifically. Mind you, the other girl did not like her drink either, which I was like, that drink is not good. I've ordered that one before. It's just you don't like the drink or whatever. So she's like, fine. She had like 2 sips of it. Me and the other girl drank most of ours because we were like, well, we fucking paid for the drink, so we're just gonna drink it. Basically. So then he comes over specifically to us. He's across the table and he's like, did you guys like your margaritas? And we just like, we didn't know what to say because we didn't want to say no. Because we just didn't want to make it we didn't want us to have to deal with that. And my friend Ruby, we didn't say anything at first. We just like made a face and she was like, no, they did not like it. And she was like, they're not going to tell you that they didn't like it, but they didn't like it. And he was like, oh, and then like we were like, yeah, and then he was like, well, I did forget to tell you. And I was like, I already knew that. But whatever. So he was like, I'll just take these ones off and tell them to make you a new one. Which we were like, oh my god, we're gonna wait for a new drink after all of this. Because I think right then we finally just got our food. So we were like, I guess. And then like, whatever. So on top of that too, oh my god.
Oh, I got a sentinel on the Hemi. Oh, rampage.